here with Kris, Keefer, Kaven, Benoit. Let's start with the elder statesman, Keefer, 9th overall.
Yep.
We're not going to see you again until the East.
Yep.
Maybe take us through your day real quick. Good riding today.
Yeah, thanks. Had bad luck last weekend, but this week was a little bit better. Hard pack, more my deal because I'm from California. So this is everyone didn't like it, but I think it's good for me. Didn't qualify so hot, but first moto, very bad start, like 20th. Worked my way up to 11th, and second moto had a better start. Was like 5th. Rode around with Jimmy and my teammates for a bit, and was 7th for most of the race. And then like 3 laps to go, Savage and kid in the KTM two-stroke, I forget his name, but he ended up getting me at the end, and getting a little old, 36 now, so my legs give out a little sooner than they used to.
You know, speaking of two-stroke, how impressed were you to hear that Benoit went 1-1 on a two-stroke on a track that people kind of said, oh, this will be like the throwaway round for him because, you know, it's two-stroke, it's slippery, but he killed it today.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because I was talking to Rarick on the line. He's on a two-stroke. He's like, oh, it's so difficult to ride, you know, and I was like, man, well, Kaven didn't have a problem, you know, and going 1-1. And what's cool is two-strokes in America, people freak out about two-strokes. You just put a two-stroke in any video, and you got 1 million hits. So he's like a superhero today. Hard pack, two-stroke winning, it's gnarly. I give him props.
Kaven, I mean, I'm assuming that part of the recipe for success today was good starts. You got off to a good start. At second moto especially, I could see you working so hard the first couple laps trying to get the lead, but take us through your day. Great riding today.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't whole shot today, but I got 2 great starts, top 3 both motos, and worked those passes in the first lap and got into the lead, and I just tried to ride really focused. And this track is all about focusing. I mean, you can't override it, and just being so smooth out there is the key. And my bike was working really good actually, and like you said, a bunch of people were doubting it, and proved them wrong again. Really happy with that, and I mean, yeah, so happy today. Nanaimo is always great for me, and yeah, conditions weren't really like perfect today, but I mean, it's how it is. It was the same for everyone, and just rode it the best I could, and really happy.
Yeah, it seemed like once you got in the lead and got some you know, clear sailing, you were able to do that triple down the hill, which you know, I didn't see too many 250Fs being able to get right down to the bottom of that hill, and that was probably good for a second and a half. So yeah, you kind of once you got out front, I dare say you kind of made it look like a walk in the park.
Yeah, I mean, that bike is, I mean, there's not always an advantage on it, and I was probably losing time here and there for having that two-stroke and not that perfect traction, but the positive side of it is that sometimes I can hit some jumps where 250F maybe have a bit more trouble doing it, because I mean, this bike is powerful. It's ready to race out of the box, and I mean, it showed it today, and yeah, I mean, it's good.
Well, congratulations. We'll see you in Calgary, and Kris, we won't see you till go for dunes in East, correct?
No, Sandali
And
and DeChambeau, and I go back home and start working again and testing and typing. So I'm back on my 9-to-5 game.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
We're here at the end of the day of a hot and dusty round 2 in Nanaimo. I'm with JSR. Not that you need an introduction, but you've had a lot of success here as a rider, but I think it's kind of a special day because now you have a success as a team manager. First overall wins, right? Both classes. It was a clean sweep for Orange Brigade. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel great. Kaven and MX2 1-1. To be honest, we didn't expect to do that well here in this class due to the super dry condition. The track was probably one of the toughest Nanaimo I've seen in decade. Usually it's much more humid and lots of moisture on the track, which it suited the two-stroke very, very well. Today was the opposite. It was bone dry. Those guys did a good job to water the track, but it was not enough. So the track was very, very difficult. And you know, the two-stroke is usually a better bike for the rough and sandy track. So Kaven did a very good job. I think No, I think overall with the right tire compound, the right suspension, experience, the rider has a lot of experience. We set up at the right place on the gate, manages energy. I think it was a really good team win, and we proved that Keven was the guy to beat all summer long.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of look at this race kind of like a mud race where it could kind of go either way. You can either have a really good day here, or you could have a really bad day. As it turned out, you guys had a great day. Kind of what you needed moving into round 3 at Calgary. Definitely something to build on.
Yeah, the start today was I mean, like every weekend almost, but I think specifically this weekend because of the track condition, dusty, windy, and kind of the narrow track. Some jumps on the track, but not many places to pass. So, and the riders were saying it was difficult to see young guys. So, and you get to lappers. It was a minute 48, minute 49, which is very short track. So you get into lappers, more dust, more rush, so more rocks. So the challenge, for the weekend was to walk here, walk alive, and we're really pumped with the overall.
Everyone knows, the KTM brand and how good the bikes are. Now they're still the only bike with the steel frames, different kind of chassis, different setup. Do you think that chassis maybe worked kind of to its advantage on this track, with it being very hard pack and very square edge everywhere?
Well, the KTM's been working around and they really stick with this frame, which we believe it's very, very strong and very light as well, and it suits well this bike. They work around with the triple clamp to make the triple clamp flex a little bit, subframe, swing arm. So the package is great.
A lot of success here, a lot of wins as a rider, and now he gets a win as team manager.